everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jasmine and I want to share with you guys today on how I broke into the tech industry, got my job at Microsoft within 4 months, and yeah, I never thought that I'll be working for one of the biggest tech companies in the whole entire world without having any technical experience prior. Just getting started from the beginning. So I went to the University of North Texas, so anybody familiar with UNT? Yep, I went there from 2015 to 2019, graduated, and I had a degree in converged broadcast media and marketing. And so I had the biggest goals on being in the media industry. I wanted to be a producer. That was like my end goal. And so after I graduated, I worked as an intern at CBS 11 and Viacom CBS, if anybody's familiar with that company. And I produced some really cool commercials, like for shows like Two Broke Girls, Mike and Molly, all of that. So I was living for that. And so after my internship came to an end, I was applying like crazy, like crazy within Viacom. And so they were turning me down left and right, and they told me that I needed to move to like Timbuktu, Texas, get some experience for like 3 years and then come back whenever I have more tenure, so I can actually have a job at that station, because in Texas, it's like the top 5 market network. So I was like, okay, I went away feeling very discouraged, and this is like 2019, the pandemic's about to happen, but it's pretty hard to still get jobs around that time. So I became a server. I was a server for like a year and a half. But in the meantime, I actually got hired on by this startup company. It's called Afterland TV, and it's a TV streaming platform. And so I became a content producer and a manager. I was working on sweat equity, zilch, nada, no monies for a while. And so we got investments and I was able to get salary. So I stayed along because I knew that that experience I was working there was really going to go towards my purpose of what I really want to do at the end of the day. And so I worked on a lot of projects for them, and I was building up my portfolio in the meantime, not knowing that all the work that I would do at this company while me being sweat equity was going to lead me to getting my role at Microsoft. And so fast forward, so it was around February 2021, I actually got laid off by that startup company. And so it really put me in a place like, okay, what am I gonna do now? We're in the heat of the pandemic. It's kind of dry right now with jobs. So I don't know what to do. So the first thing that I did was to educate myself. I went in on revamping my LinkedIn profile, and having a LinkedIn profile and having a network is literally a net worth. And so I knew that that was really important. So I put everything into really building up my LinkedIn. I can do another video about this later, but I changed my profile photo. I changed my headline where it has like my name and what am I doing, and I put it to roles that I knew that I wanted. I knew I wanted to be a project manager after my layoff. And so I researched a lot, and I found out by changing your headline is like SEO strategy, because that's how recruiters can actually go and find you. And my goal was to bump up to the very top, so when recruiters are looking for me, they'll see project manager and they'll see. I didn't put seeking a project manager role. I didn't put seeking products or anything like that. I said project manager. And I realized that I had a lot of transferable skills anyway. Truth be told, through my internship, through the last startup position I had, I just didn't know I had all these skills. I was actually managing a team, a 2-person team for people that were way across the world in Africa. I ran multiple projects, and I just didn't know I had it. I really learned the art of really selling myself, really pitching myself, and I pitched myself into my LinkedIn profile. So I changed my bio, I redid all my bullet points for all the jobs I did, so it just makes me seem like a really excellent candidate, because I know that I was. So during this time while I was revamping my LinkedIn profile, I was networking like crazy. It was pretty hard at first because you cannot meet up in person because it's a pandemic, people are still wearing masks. So I didn't really have that experience to go to like a job fair and land a role that easy. I had to do it virtually. So I would slide in people's DMs. Like I kid you not, I was probably sliding into people's DMs like 35 people a day. I'm not kidding. Like I woke up and I still decided to work like I had a job, even though I didn't. Because honestly, looking for a job is a full-time job at the end of the day. So I slid into people's DM like, hey, my name is Jasmine. I would really love to have like 10 or 15 minutes of your time. I would really love to know about this certain area. And I wouldn't just slide in people's DMs for people that are like super high up in the company. I would actually network laterally. So people that I know like just graduated college as well and they just started at a company. I think that's really important, not to negate the people that are right beside you, because you never know where they will be and you never know where you will be and how you can also be an asset to that person. I really developed the art as well as having really genuine connections and really just following up with people. Oh, sorry y'all, that is my dog. He is like literally playing over here by the tripod. One second. But y'all, this is Shiloh. Little cameo moment. Now he's supposed to be chill and relaxed right now, but he was just going crazy about the tripod. Okay, so mini break. So I was networking with people laterally and just getting as much informational introductions as possible, just really getting my name out there. And yeah, long story short, after me revamping my LinkedIn profile, it took me fairly 4 months to really land my role at Microsoft. A recruiter actually slid into my DMs because I made my LinkedIn very searchable by using SEO. They slid into my DMs and they said, I have a video content project role that's available. Would you like to interview for it? And I was like, yeah. And y'all, I did not have to traditionally apply to that job. It was all the recruiter that reached out to me. And so the interview process was fairly short. It was 3 weeks. Thank God I needed to fill the role ASAP. And I had 3 interviews. I had 1 phone interview with the recruiter, another interview with my hiring manager, and another interview with my manager, who's still my manager today. And every single interview went very smoothly. My interview with my hiring manager, it really felt like a conversation. It felt like I knew her already. And actually before that interview, I researched her as well. So I knew what I should say, what questions to ask her, and see what things that we had in relation with each other. And I actually brought that up in the interview. And I feel like that increased my chances a lot of somebody really remembering you. And I think that's so important to do because at the end of the day, you just want to be rememberable and you want to be able to sell yourself. And that's how you can land roles like this. And so I know there's a big talk right now about, you know, layoffs, and this tech is still a great industry to go into. I say 100% yes, that you should still try to get into tech. It's still a growing industry despite a lot of things that's going on right now. I would say, you know, just really research the company and research their financial analysis and things that are coming out just to make sure, and also even other startup companies as well, like really research them before accepting the job offer. So that's what I would say, and that's how I actually landed my role at Microsoft, and it was just such a surreal experience. I never thought I would ever, like I said, work at one of the biggest companies in tech at that. And also to being 26 years old, I got the job when I was 24. Being a Black woman as that is just like, it blew my mind. I'm just so excited to share this with you guys. If you guys have any questions, please just comment below in my YouTube comment section. And also as well, follow me on TikTok and Instagram. And as I want to hear from you guys, I love when people send me comments about project management and like how I was able to do things. I want to help you guys more. I love to develop more closer relationships with you guys. And that's how I got hired at Microsoft. It only took 4 months. And that took a lot of time and dedication. Getting into tech is not going to be an easy process, no matter what a lot of people say out there, that they have these crazy success stories that they just landed a role in tech so easy that they didn't even have to try. That is complete false out there. Yeah, he just wants to be part of the video now. Also guys, follow me on TikTok. That is my main platform. I create a lot of tech content and lifestyle content, and that's actually the place where I showed my whole entire journey of before tech all the way up into now, and actually grew the 40,000 followers. So definitely check me out on there. Instagram as well. I do a lot of like lifestyle content. And yeah, thank you so much for watching my video. Stay tuned for the next one.